Hello, guys! Welcome to the very first episode of Track by Track, the Music Podcast, a platform where we celebrate music and artistry. We are going to reconnect and revisit a specific album that once touched our lives as teenagers, driven by such emotions that somehow built us to be better ones. But first, this is Meow, bringing you comfort and relatable experiences. I think this is a perfect fit for our first ever session, because I do believe every track in this album is a pierce through the heart type of feeling. Personally, I love how this is made and also the artist, how soulful and heart-wrenching it brought to me and also to my friends. Her singing style is so unique that needs to be recognized worldwide. I mean it so badly. So, now I invited guests, or should I say music listeners, Carmela and Arlette, one of my best friends, to also share their thoughts and their journey while listening to Nikki and her self-written, self-produced, and self-titled 2022 sophomore project, Nicole. So, hey guys, how is it going? How are you feeling right now?
Hello, Mel, and thank you for inviting me to this podcast. And I'm...
How are you feeling right now? Anong nafe-feel mo ngayon na ikaw ang aking guest for my very first podcast?
So, I'm very honored to be invited in this podcast, and I'm excited since we're talking about the album of Nicole, and I'm glad that I'm here. I'm here. Miss Nicole.
Yes, Carmela, do you have to say something?
I feel very honored din po to be featured in one of our best friends' first ever podcast. A very big achievement for him. Wow! And so I can say na I'm somehow an avid listener then of Nikki. So I hope I can provide him good feedback. So yeah, thank you. Amen.
Oh my God, it's so heartfelt, and thank you so much for that. So I think we should move on to our question and answer portion. Oh, not a question and answer portion. We were talking about the Nicole album. So, of course, my first question is that, what was your experience on the initial listen? Paano kayo nakarelate sa album? And what is the feeling? Yung initial feeling talaga. Anong nananalaytay doon sa inyo? And if ever, meron ba kayong isang track na, nagustuhan agad? So, yes?
So, first reaction, listening sa album ni Nikki, which is Nicole. To be honest, hindi ko alam na yung title track na Backburner. Doon pala siya. Pero I can say na, alam ko, madami talaga as in ang nakarelate doon sa track, specific track na yun. Kasi she was able to put a term on that situation. Kung ikaw yung taong yun, you're in that situation, nalaman mo, ganito pala ako. Tapos mapapareflect ka na, ganito pala yung situation ko. So, ang experience ko lang doon, napaka-raw ng emotion sa songs na nandun sa album. Specifically, para sa akin, at that time, yung Backburner talaga. Pero, as time goes on, lahat naman maganda talaga. Pero, now, in this time, napaka-fun na for me yung track na Take a Chance with Me. Then, kung gusto mo mag-emo ka, yung Anaheim din, okay din siya yung Anaheim. So, asama na, madami din na pinagdaanan in that particular, sabihin natin, meeting people, in that relationship things, makaka-relate ka talaga sa album na Nicole.
Fun fact lang, I chose this, Nicole, because ngayon lang talaga ako naka-reconnect dito. I mean, not reconnect, I mean, naka-connect. Because I think I need comfort. Like, this is my comfort album as of the moment. Yeah. And from track 1 to the Take a Chance with Me, grabe talaga yung journey ko. Journey pina-experience sa akin ni Nikki while listening to that record. Parang, you know, parang tinake ka niya talaga to another universe, something na, like, yung color palette, like, super melodramatic talaga yung feels niya. So, ikaw, Arlette, what do you want to add up to that question?
Actually, yung album ni Nikki, yesterday ko pa lang siya napakinggan talaga. Yung sorry ha. Like, I mean, yung ano eh, kasi very busy tao. But while I'm doing my backlogs sa academics, I'm listening to the Apartment We Will Share kasi very trend siya sa TikTok. Very famous siya, very sikat talaga siya sa TikTok. And ang daming mga couples na na-experience yung ganon. Yung mga ex na parang yung emotions talaga nila nafe-feel natin. And talagang nakaka-relate talaga yung mga tao sa lyrics. And that's how Nikki want talagang i-share sa listeners niya. Yung makarelate yung mga listeners niya sa dahil nga sa about sa love or sa heartbreak or being youthful, like yung sa High School in Jakarta na very youthful yung song and everything.
So thank you for that. So we now move on to our second question. This second question is like very personal. Like, yeah, absolutely personal. What was your favorite line all throughout the tracks? Like, kunyari dito sa Milk Teeth or like basta kung saan na tracks, like ano yung favorite line and bakit yon? Like, bakit sa dinami-daming lines doon sa album na yun, bakit yun yung napili mo? Is it very sentimental for you or like sadyang na-experience mo lang yun and gusto mong makawala doon sa feeling na yun? So yeah.
Specific line ata, if kung sa Anaheim, specific line, yung sa first verse, yung I can tell you mean it when you kiss me slow. But parang si girl, hindi niya kayang i-reciprocate yung genuine na yan. Kasi yung Anaheim, di ba? It's about nag-undergo pa lang ikaw sa isang breakup. Then you met someone rather na very genuine siya sa'yo. But then ikaw, nag-heal ka pa. So hindi mo kayang i-reciprocate yung energy ng taong yun. So that line, very hindi man siya nag-resonate sa akin, pero parang ang sakit lang na ikaw, nandiyan na yung parang tamang tao, pero ikaw tuloy yung nagiging problema kasi parang hindi naman exactly problema, parang hindi ka pa nagiging ready. So parang in the end, hindi naman talaga kayo right for each other pa din.
Yun, yung pinaka-line dyan sa Apartment We Won't Share is, Apartment We Won't Share, I wonder what sad boy. I think, hindi naman talaga tayo different. Like, minsan, I think sa couple naman, di ba? Ang initial na, natin, sila na talaga yung the one. However, unexpected na may mangyayari talagang yun. Dahil nga dun sa unexpected na mangyayari, nagkawatak-watak and parang naging strangers na. So, I think, yung how Wonder What Side, like, parang unexpected na mangyayari yun. And yung iniisip pa talagang, siya na yung the one. But still, ngayon nangyari na nagkaroon tayo ng we fell out of love and we fell apart like that.
Sa akin naman ang key points sa akin yung sa before, because yung ask your new lover what it's like to be given a year of fighting chance but you wish her a good riddance. Did anything ever really count, or was I even a 2-year practice round? That, oh my God, like, grabe yun na nagtagos yun talaga sa puso ko. Like, oh my God, sana in the future hindi ko yun maranasan, because oh my God, like, I'm just a 2-year trial. Like, grabe, napaka. And also yung isa pa, yung sa Milk Teeth nga, yung I wait for your arms but you gave your jacket instead. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, sayang talaga ng time or like yeah, panahon mo doon sa isang tao kung ganun lang yung treatment sa'yo. Like, oh my God. Nag-ano ka ng love sa kanya. Like, you know, physical touch or anything na language. Pero hindi niya yun masustento sa'yo. Like, ganun lang yun. And para sa akin, yun yung dalawa sa nagtatak talaga sa akin sa Milk Teeth and before. So, meron kayong question sa akin?
Yung song ni Nikki, yung mga songs ni Nikki, and sa album niya nga, yung Nicole, you can feel naman yung emotions kahit yung mga may experience talaga. But, yung mga songs niya, nakaka-experience din. Like, nafe-feel din ng mga taong hindi pa talaga na-experience yung sort of heartbreak, like, yung mga binibigyan, oh yes, yung mga taong nasa situationship like that. But, paano ba para for you, like, since you are also a artist itself, paano ba ang mga artists tinatouch yung heart ng mga listeners nila?
Thank you for that question. Oh my God, sorry. To answer that question, as a songwriter, myself, yeah, may magic talaga when you're like playing with the words. Like, kung gaano ka deep or like, hindi kasi nagmamatter yung grammar or anything na para lang maging, it doesn't have to be perfect at all times talaga when you're writing songs. And it's not really formal. And ganun kasi talaga kami maglaro ng mga words. Linalaro na namin talaga. And paano talaga makarelate yon sa mga tao. So personally, yung Nicole, hindi talaga ako nakarelate doon. Because I'm inexperienced talaga ako. Like, wala pa talaga, like, zero relationship. Pero, you know, because I'm 19 years old, siguro, not really exploring. I think because of these profound emotions that I'm feeling every day, I think siguro na ano ko lang, yeah, I would say that I'm being delusional at times, pero iniiwasan ko maging delusional. Pero given na ganito ang age ko and I'm like imagining things or like dreaming about what would happen to me in the future, I think ganun yun. Parang driven ako ng so much emotions lang talaga na feeling ko nakaka-relate ako pero hindi naman. Pero I think it's more of on like an appreciation because I'm a music enthusiast. So I appreciate Nikki and I appreciate the magic that she is giving to us ever since she started her music career. So that is for me. So, add up.
That's right, Fort.
For that very inspiring message.
Yes. So, words do really... words do really ignite something in your heart. Words of wisdom. Yes. Thank you, partner, for that. Ay, sorry, tayo na ba yung kumukuha ng podcast na?
Okay, so, nandito na tayo sa pinaka ayaw kong part because I don't want this to end like really short. Pero I would like to thank my guests. Walang token. Sorry. One of my besties, Carmela and Arlette. So, meron kayong sasabihin pa like farewell or something, you know?
Goodbye, thank you.
Okay, actually, this is not the farewell kasi may second part pa to ng podcast na ito. And we're excited naman. Pa-feature ulit sa podcast ni And yes, baka sunod naman si Kitchen Nadal naman ang ma-analyze na song namin. So yeah.
See you on my next episode. Every Saturday I will release an episode. So, tune in to Track by Track, my music podcast. Thank you so much and just stay hydrated and be happy. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.